This TFT exercise is useful for specific anxiety, stress, fear, most simple phobias, and addictive urges. So what you're going to do is I'm going to have you just tune in, for example, a specific anxiety. So what I mean by that is identifying when you're feeling anxious, what are you anxious specifically about? And tuning in to that specific part of the anxiety, just briefly, and giving it a rating from 0 to 10 on a scale of distress. How distressing is that anxiety or that feeling of stress to you right here, right now in the moment, on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 is the most distress that you can imagine. 0 is neutral. And just note what that number is. Once you have that, I want you to begin tapping side of hand. Move to the under eye, directly below the pupil, to the underarm, about 4 inches below the armpit, to the collarbone notch, just directly below it, to the gamut point, tapping continuously while you do the following. Close your eyes, open your eyes. Using only your eyes, look down to the left, look down to your right. Using only your eyes, do a complete circle around the room, starting with the ceiling, the wall, the floor, the other wall, the ceiling. Reverse the circle, ceiling, opposite wall, floor, other wall, ceiling. Count to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum a few notes of a song, such as Happy Birthday to You. Count to 5 out loud again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the under eye, to the underarm, to the collarbone notch directly below it. Take a deep breath in. Now check back in with that feeling of stress, anxiety. What are you noting right here, right now in that moment? Scale of 0 to 10, where is that number now? 10 is the worst. If it is above a 2, hang tight because I'm going to walk you through another step of this exercise. If it is a 2 or below, do the following. Tapping the gamut point continuously, I want you to do 1 floor to ceiling eye roll using only your eyes. It should be so slow that it takes about 5 to 7 seconds for you to do 1 floor to ceiling eye roll. And you're done. Now, if your number was above a 2 at this point, what I want you to do is make a little fist, find the sore spot, and rub in a circular direction, thinking about your life just in general. Now tuning into that specific anxiety or stress. And back to the under eye. The underarm. collarbone notch, the gamut point as you tap continuously. Close your eyes, open your eyes. Using only your eyes, look down to the left, look down to your right. Using only your eyes, do a complete circle around the room, starting with the ceiling, the wall, the floor, the other wall, the ceiling. Now reverse that circle. Ceiling, opposite wall, floor, other wall, ceiling. Count to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum a few notes of happy birthday. Count to 5 out loud again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the under eye. The underarm. And the collarbone notch. Take another deep breath. Now I'd like you to tune back in to that feeling of distress and give it another rating. As you think about it right here, right now, where is that number? 0 to 10. If it is a 2 or lower, then I want you to do the floor to ceiling eye roll by tapping continuously as you use only your eyes to do one sweep from floor all the way up to the ceiling using only your eyes. If you are still above a 2, what I want you to do is one more round. Begin by tapping under the nose roughly 15 times. To the under eye. The underarm. Collarbone notch. The gamut point, tapping continuously as you close your eyes, open your eyes. Using only your eyes, look down to the left, look down to your right. Using only your eyes, do a complete circle around the room, starting with the ceiling, the wall, the floor, the other wall, the ceiling. Reverse the circle, ceiling, opposite wall, floor, other wall, ceiling. Count to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum a few notes of happy birthday. Count to 5 out loud again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the under eye. The underarm. The collarbone notch. And another deep breath. So, what I want you to do now is do the floor to ceiling eye roll by tapping continuously and do one floor to ceiling sweep using only your eyes to close it out. Even if you were not able to get a 2 or lower, inertial delay has set forth. You should notice relief of those distressing symptoms in the next half hour, even 2 hours, and we can work together in your next appointment to make some tweaks and changes that you might need in order order to get the specific relief that you're looking for.